Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Aldovanda. If you're new here, don't forget to click the notification bell to receive notifications of my videos and subscribe. If you have subscribed already, welcome back. I see you. This is the second video I'm doing of my story times. I hope you enjoy my stories. As I said before, I am from Mozambique. I grew up in Mozambique and now I live in Northern Ireland, and that's why my videos are mainly in English and some of them are in Portuguese. Today I'm gonna share with you guys the story of how I got my period. Yes, how I got my period. It's kind of how, because I could say when, but let's get right into it. So I was 12 and we were traveling to visit some family. As I said before, we traveled a lot, so you guys are gonna see a lot here and see a lot of videos about traveling stories, because we literally traveled almost every long weekend, every holiday, every vacation, or like holiday in general, or every weekend we traveled to a small beach. But in the major holidays or vacation time, we traveled to visit family. So this time we were traveling and it was me, my brother, and my mom and my dad. We were going to a very far place. I mentioned here in the first video of the story times, we were going to Tet. We were living in Maputo, we were going to Tet. This is the map of Mozambique and this was our route. I started feeling like I was in a bad place that day, and I started feeling a little bit cranky, a lot of pain in my belly, but not that much. And then like my mom asked me what's wrong. I was like, I just don't feel very well. She gave me a pill. I think it's like a painkiller or something, but I said to her, it's not my head, it's my stomach. I think I ate something that didn't go very well with me. And then she said she assumed it was like we stopped in a KFC, so she assumed I ate too much hot chicken or something. And then she was like, oh, we're gonna stop in the restroom 50 kilometers from now, so you better go to the toilet. Maybe you just need to do number 2. So I didn't, to give you a little bit of more background, I studied from my first grade until my 7th grade. I studied in public school. No, until my 11th grade I studied in public school. I was 13 and I was 12, and by that time I honestly did not know that we were supposed to get our period, that women got their period. I didn't know what that was, because in my very small town we didn't have like sex education and things like that at school that talk about the human body like that. And I didn't have like biology classes by then yet, and my mom never told me that you're gonna have your period at some time in life. Like, I didn't know. So when I went to that restroom, I took my pants down. I didn't look. I peed. And then when I got up, I saw all that blood. I literally started crying. Because in my mind, I'm an Aquarius. If you follow the zodiac signs and if you read about you know how we are. You know how we overthink shit like that. I literally started thinking that I was dying. I started thinking that I had a deadly disease where you shit blood and piss blood, and you take blood outside of your, instead of pissing, taking out pee, you literally it was literally blood. So I started crying. I thought, what I'm gonna do. I took toilet paper. I just put it there and crying like, oh, I'm dying. I was like, I ran out to I didn't even wash my hands. I ran out to my mom. I was like, Mom, I need to speak with you privately, please, with tears in my eyes. And I was like, Mom, I'm really ill. I'm dying. She was like, you're dying? What's wrong with you? I was like, I'm bleeding out of my pee-pee. Instead of I'm pissing. I said to her, I'm pissing blood. I'm bleeding. I'm pissing blood. I'm dying. My mom started laughing. She started laughing. She's like, bruh, didn't they teach you? And don't you know? I was like, no, what? She's like, don't worry, calm down. I'll talk to you. You're not pissing blood. No. You are having your period. I was like, what the freaking hell is that? She explained to me like, women are supposed to have your periods. I didn't talk to you before because I thought you were too young. I thought you were getting like when you were 15 or something. But you're a woman. You're growing to be a woman. You're not a woman yet, but you're 12, and this is happening because it's the natural course of your body, and will happen from now on every time in every month, and blah blah blah. And she was explaining it like in more detail, and I got it at that time, but at the same time I was so scared because it was so painful. Whenever we actually got to my relative's house, it was the worst vacation ever in terms of how I felt and how my body was feeling, because I genuinely thought that my blood was running out. So much so that after I got my second period, I was like, my mom, I think I have anemia. Everything that happened to me, like in terms of getting sick, it's anemia because I'm getting too much blood. It's not supposed to like that. I'm losing too much blood when I have my periods and so much and so long. But after like 6 months, I got used to it. So yeah, this is my story about when I got my period or how I got my period. I thought I was literally dying. So if you're out there and you have a kid and over 10 years old, you have to start explaining these things and explaining the no parts and what people aren't supposed to do with them, what they shouldn't accept. Obviously, this is I assume everybody knows this, but I know there are still people that are afraid, or they choose not to talk about these things to their kids, and this can be bad for them. Just tell them how the world really works and what's supposed to happen and what's not supposed to happen with their body, so they're aware of these things, so it doesn't come as a surprise like me. And I thought I was literally dying and that God was punishing me for some reason. That's why I was peeing blood. Anyway, I hope you guys love this video. Leave your comment below or share with me in private. Well, in private, you can go to my Instagram page and DM me on how you got your period, and then I'll share and I'll make a reaction video about it. So, and yeah, bye. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.